Hello everyone, welcome back to another Genshin Impact. My name is Rick. Today we got a battlefield of dice, cats and card, which is Invokation TCG finally get released in the game. Without further ado, it seems like we got a lot of card stuff. Cascade of Tomes. I'm guessing this is stuff for you to keep your card with. Next one is beginner player badge, match invitation ladder. I don't get what is that. Legend. Good to know. Alright, we have 5 Invocation TCGs in the game. Also, where's Lumin? How about you switch to Lumin? Anyway, for you guys didn't know, before we got this 3.3 stuff, there is still web event that is been going right now. You can check out on my other YouTube video. And yeah, if you don't need a phone to access this web event, all you need is PC and Firefox. I already show how do you access it using PC. You don't need phone and everything. But yeah, let's jump straight into...
Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it?
And let's jump straight into the story. Alright, calm down.
You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction.
That sounds good. Also, wait a moment, let me increase the volume. Okay, I've increased the volume.
Once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead.
The dead cannot be awake because they call dead for some reason.
If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Tomatoes! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Tomatoes, sucrose. Yeah, what's up? It's been a while.
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
Interesting.
A strange package?
Yes, I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Ooh, interesting.
Huh?
From
a package
Sumeru,
from
they
an
say.
academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
Well, it is a thank you. There's no question mark.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards.
Strange
I
card?
think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
Oh wait, if you guys remember back to Sumeru, after we done the Archon quest, there's a new side quest that appear afterward. Is that one? The one that, you know, we bring a Sino with us, take a picture for Invocation TCG. I'm guessing that is the one. Interesting. But my question is, why did they send it to Mondstadt?
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
What?
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
It's not a test card. It's my card. Here, have a look. Am I pretty? Am I cute yet? Okay, that's actually a good looking card. Yeah, again, there's a web page event about this card and you can see every single one of the card if you want. And yeah. I know you need other people to see other card as well. You can ask other people this link or go to community, go to Hoyo Lab, and there must be a lot there. So sorry that I cannot provide something like that. It's my card.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
I love how Sucrose didn't question anything. It's like, how did I become the character in this card? She didn't even question that. Nor did she question how did they get my picture from. Okay.
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invokation TCG!
Genius Invocation TCG! No. So this is the game we've been hearing about. Genius what meow? Okay, that sounds funny. Genius what meow?
Genius Invocation TCG! Haven't you heard of it before? Apparently, it's a game that was invented by a scholar in the academia. People from all over are playing it now.
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes.
And then Dinosaur King arrive and destroy all of them. What the heck am I hearing?
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No, you are getting carried. By the way, you are getting carried away.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter.
Go bark. Yeah, the dog just bark. It's like, can I just like silence? I'm busy hearing my character here. If you want to play it, then just say it, Paimon. Then you desperately need to play this game. If you want to play, just say it.
Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please?
Please.
Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, because Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
Cat's tail?
Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players.
So no wonder you cannot go inside Diony's place. Because they plan it for the future. No, I don't.
Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Oh wait, does that mean we're going to go inside Cat Tail and see how inside Cat Tail's gonna look like now? Because I've been curious about, what is inside that Cat Tail? It seems small area, but how big is it actually?
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around.
Alright.
To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
We're waiting for Battlefield of Dice, Cats and Cards. I don't know why there's a cats, but cats and cards. Alright, so come try Genius Invocation TCG. So that's the story. By the way, this is the side quest and everything. Yeah, I just jumped. I need this Primo Jump for Frozen. Anyway, it's time we see what is inside the cat's tail. Ooh, let's go! I'm so excited. Genius Invocation TCG, you can locate card players who are up for a challenge in the open world. Ooh, interesting.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
Okay, the inside of Cat's Tail is actually so nice. It looks very well decorated. I thought it's going to be like, angel share, but it's not. It's actually look nice, mansion-like, and very welcoming. Also a lot of cat. No wonder Fenty cannot enter here.
Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it?
She is
I'm
shy.
afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the cat's tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Oh. Oh, no wonder Sucrose is. I see. I was like, Sucrose is shy. No, Sucrose is not shy. Sucrose want to. I see.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
So what research project? Fur from the cat is tail staff. Diona is?
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Alright, so that what happened.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
What? New, I thought we were talking about official. If you're talking about new cat, official is not a what? Oh, you!
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
That is cool. Yeah, this place actually looks so friendly. It's not like a bar at all. The other you say like a lot of people come here to drunk and everything, but that I'm guessing because of TCG it changed, but that doesn't look like that at all. Drink is new place, Cat's Tail, probably, because I actually like the place.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
Nice to meet you, Prince and Shuyan.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is
I knew
capable
it.
of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
I knew it. Like I said when we watched the Invokation TCG trailer, I knew the cat is the holy power. I knew it. This is the best of them all. This is the king of TCG. I knew it.
The average player is
learn new
incapable of
language.
grasping
Meow.
the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
And an NPC number 5781.
Wow, another guy who can understand animals.
Okay, you just say the wrong word, animals.
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh, what's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
A single meow got a freaking 3 sentences? What?
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
No, Sucrose, this is called imagination and hallucination.
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
I know, right? Amazing! That is pretty weird.
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Someone on my chat just say, seems pretty amusing. That doesn't sound amusing. Amusing, no. Okay, I also should stop.
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince.
Yeah. Also, I'm a person that don't read guide and just jump straight into it, so I don't think I'm going to talk to them unless they got voiceover. Then I will.
Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline.
This meow, I'm pretty sure the cat is asking for help. It's like, help! I'm pretty sure it's like, meow, it's like, help!
That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
We'll play
I'm
you.
sorry,
Okay.
but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
Right. Prince's paws probably cannot hold the cards. What a backstory.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Let's go, Diana!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know.
How long have you been crouching? Wait, you have been hearing everything in there? How long? What?
Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight?
You got a lot of point there, actually. Also, wait. We have promised to Dana we will never ever drink, nor do I will drink. Will Dana think the wrong way and say like, what are you guys doing here? Do you guys also want to drink? And ready to slap us kind of situation?
Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Ugh!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
You have been working hard. You have worked super hard. How about you teach somebody? That is not resting. That is still working. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not.
Ah, I don't want to.
Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol.
Is it only me that every time I heard Genius Invocation TCG, my brain start ringing? Can we stop saying that? Just say TCG or something else.
Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
It's written wine though. There's not alcohol. It's wine. It's different. Alcohol start with an A. Wine start with W.
Could it really?
No.
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
I would like a juice,
But
please.
Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Okay, and yeah, okay, that is your own word. Okay, you know, yeah, okay, that's not a cat. That is yours. All right.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Let's go to that empty table on the corner there. Why not? Okay, let's see.
Diona's waiting for you. Go talk to her, and she'll teach you the rules of the game. That's what Prince said. And I need to go start mixing drinks. It's a pity that I can't look on while you learn.
But nothing, just that. Just that. Oh, it's
That's
the
what
same,
Prince-
alright. Okay, that's the same.
I see everything.
Alright, I can only use two Sumeru people, I forgot. Alright. Still so cute though. This is the tavern. Oh, I see. For the hide and seek as well, this is the picture that they use. Gary? You didn't see. Alright, okay. If you didn't say anything, I'll just jump right to the thing. Meow Rig is truly an extreme free-to-play. Yup, I agree.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Okay.
Deck?
What is a deck? It's, you know, people that never ever play something like this before.
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game.
Yep.
What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Yeah, why will someone do that? Actually, we do have some cards. So cross your card. Don't you have a practice deck we could try?
Yeah, we need a practice deck. Can't you just let us use one? Psh, there's no such thing. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Oh, for now, I'm about to say, yeah, because that customer will come back and try to get their card back. Alright, we're just using it, alright.
Are you sure that's okay?
Or borrowing.
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose.
Or maybe he forgot. Or maybe he's a person that we know. Who knows?
Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
Oh, you want to play this whole time. Gotcha.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right? Yup. So, are you ready to start?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll get things set up on the table first. Once you're ready, we can get started.
you can hear how disappointed she is. She is so excited to play, and then I say, Nya.
We should start learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG.
Alright. Okay, let me read the chat for a moment. Be right back a second. The map actually looks so pretty. I understand that what Diana said actually, not gonna lie. Oh wait, does that mean we can enter? We can! Oh, this is private area. I'm so sorry that I come here. This one as well? Start playing the music lonely. Wait, can I go up? Oh, there is not that much actually. Alright. We child liability. I mean what? Anyway, Diana.
Everything's set up. Let's learn how to play Genius Invocation TCG.
Alright, let's start playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Alright, let's get started.
Okay, Genius Invocation TCG. Basic number 1 size tutorial then. Alright.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new game called Genius Invokation TCG Genshin Impact Style. New game.
Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew pew!
Pew.
Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours! Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
For someone that say they don't wanna play, you sound super excited by the way. Alright, set active character. Yeah. Press this. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Also, what is this? It's like basic attack, skill, and burst. But how do you trigger it? Oh wait, do you just choose it? Wait, can I just use this the whole time?
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
Oh no, this is where the dice start playing in. I was wondering why there's dice in the trailer. Oh, based on luck then.
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
That actually look cool. I actually like the dice. Wow, that actually look cool. Can I have one? I'm pretty sure this is going to become merchandise. Get it? Merchandise. I still don't
Once the
get what
roll
I'm doing.
phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
I still don't get it. It's like, what is the dice for? Is it to spend like stuff? Insufficient energy. Oh, you do need energy. I see. Okay. Yeah. I see or I understand. The dice is for how many turns you can do.
Not bad. You just made your first attack.
Yeah, based on your luck, it's just how many attack that you can do using the dice that you got. Okay, so basic attack and elemental. I'm guessing if you got like Hydra and Electro, you could use it because you only got Pyro and Cryo. You can only use the basic attack in exchange of doing this, I guess. Also, it's interesting how they show us Diluc and K over here. They're a brother.
During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
Ow, I got kicked.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
We don't need to know about that. Okay, are they trying to create a new game here? It's no longer open world. It's game. I forgot how to
Now,
say.
these are omni-element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
I knew it. I knew it because it looked rainbow. It's like, why wouldn't it, do such a thing?
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try.
I'm guessing after using this, the next one they are going to tell us to use the burst. Also, this is not smart move. Why couldn't I just press this and choose the right and... Wait, can I do that? This whole time?
That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win.
Okay. Okay, now they're going to introduce what happens if you don't have the stuff.
As much as we'd like to attack again, it seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Ah, okay, there's going to be a strategy. Oh no, I just know this. I forgot this kind of game. It's been a while since last time I do something like this. End round. I'm guessing if two-side end round, that is where we throw dice.
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all.
Also, what happened to that nice voice? That is...
Ooh, that's some terrible luck.
Okay. Ow.
There's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now.
You don't say.
But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll.
Wait, that's a thing? Alright, imagine you keep getting this though. That will suck so bad. Okay, let's reroll. How do I reroll?
Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
Wait, what? I didn't get it. Okay, I guess that worked.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first.
Oh, that is interesting. Alright. Gotcha. Also, another interesting stuff is like they're actually showing the character like open world one or inside the story. It's like Kea give the tactics so didn't fight, and Diluc is the one that fight.
This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
We haven't used the basic attack yet. That's what intrigued me. Is it worth it at all?
Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still 1 short.
Like Dion? No.
Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead.
What?
Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type.
Oh, that's what the symbol for. There you go. That's what I'm talking about previously. So yeah, you do actually can use other stuff for the basic attack. But you do actually need the element as well.
In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill.
My chat is talking about free-to-play right now. Also, seems like enemy going to have their burst ready as well. So that's not good. Does that count? That does count. Alright. I'm guessing you can like do something like saving.
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Ha! Raven, go! Elemental burst down can deal whopping damage. Okay, good to know. Alright.
Verdict is...
That, oh. Miniaturized dice. Oh, we got achievement each. Oh wait, that is basic one. Wait a minute. We got 4 more basic to go. This is why I don't like the guy. It's forced to pay
In an
for
actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage.
This is rigged, by the way.
Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
Oh. Yeah, because if you don't need that element, just re-roll it. Alright. Yeah, this is a lot of big brain stuff. I hate this. Not gonna lie, when we roll the dice, I have no idea what element we got. After I convert it into the top right corner, that's when I understand. Alright.
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Did no one hear that? No one hear that? I forgot to mute that.
Freeze!
So what happened? Also, it seems like there is a debuff. So what happened to the enemy?
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions.
Oh wait, there's elemental reaction. Oh no! I forgot about that.
Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered.
And deal much more damage.
At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters.
What?
Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills. You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Oh, it costs a die? No, that's... okay. At least we probably got to have some random die laying around. Okay, you have to strategy between switching character, causing a die, using the die. So try your best to maximize the dice use. That's what I'm getting here. Alright,
Let's go.
time's against us.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn. Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke.
If you guys ask what is the card game that I've played, I will say Uno. That is it.
Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill.
Alright. So elemental reaction deal much more damage. That's good.
Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Also, judging by what's happening, the more the energy costs, the higher the damage is. But at the same time, it's going to be pain. Alright. Imagine I press the basic attack instead. I don't know if they will allow you, but I want to try. Okay, I'm guessing that is it for character switching. Alright, that basic is a little bit shorter. I'm guessing because the first one introduced everything, second one, okay. So what is the third and the fourth one? Let's see.
All right. Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards.
The last one seems like a goddess offering some help. But we know that's not a goddess.
These cards are all known as action cards.
Action card, alright.
Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Is that our deck, by the way?
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
I'm pretty sure after we roll, we are not going to get anything as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after we roll, we're not getting anything as well. Yep. This is so rigged. Yeah, that is so rigged. I already knew it.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll?
Yeah, that is so rigged. I already guessed it. I'm guessing this is teaching you what happened if you don't have any.
Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
See this symbol? No! You're supposed to show without... Okay, interesting.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice.
Black die, white die, any name. But you know what? This also good, I guess.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card.
Right. What? Just like that? Okay. We need to spend 2 elemental die. Okay. None of them might need.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn.
Oh, I see. So we can just activate everything. What is Paimon then?
Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out.
Alright, what is the difference between the 2 white and the 2 black symbol? Is it like 2 of same type and 2, random type? It's okay?
But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning.
It's called cheating.
By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character.
But, oh, I'm guessing because we don't use catalyst, we throw that away.
And this
Actually, no,
card
never mind.
isn't useful right now. So we might as well use it for elemental tuning.
I'm going to laugh if they tell us to get rid of Paimon. Oh, it's not, alright. How do I throw it away? Oh, I see. Alright, elemental tuning, yeah, why not?
Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. In Genius Invocation TCG, keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action.
Alright, so if you don't have the weapon, so I was right then. The weapon only go with the character that you got, which means if you know what character is it and what weapon is it, that is good. If you don't know, then it's like, wait, do KA use pole arm or a bow kind of
Come on,
situation.
hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to explain, even though it didn't sound good at all. Right, select Raven Bow, throw it away, elemental tuning, yep, why not? Let's throw this away, elemental tuning. They're trying to, yeah, the tutorial, I'm pretty sure if it's in the game. Actually, never mind. I forgot it changed into the active character is. I'm about to say, yeah, they disable it because, it's not what you think it is.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught.
What? Okay, yeah, I thought I can change the pyro. It's going to be funny. You destroy the tutorial, but I forgot it changed to active character. Is element.
Because you have the
So what
White
do we with
Iron
Paimon?
Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage. What?
What? Okay. So what's Paimon's card then? How come you show us the Paimon card and... Wait, what about the I feel the jump on my head. Not again. Wait, how about the Paimon card? What did the Paimon do? No, Paimon. Alright, let's see. Last but not least.
Now comes the final part. Hoo yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand.
Oh, the card also tells story. Yeah, this is Crimson Witch emblem stuff, and that is Signora's outfit, and that is Signora. Interesting.
At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
Can you stop saying what? Can you just say when, how, who, where? Anyway, okay, I know who is he again? Tomatoes already tell us about the story from Publishing House, but that's from Inazuma. And do they know about Signora's story? Who knows? Select Sweet Madame and Performance Cathedral. And convert. White? Oh, I see.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time.
Where's the meta? What is the meta here?
Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
I'm pretty sure Great Sword is better to fight this Churl, so yeah, this one. Yeah.
Let's go.
Times against us. Go, go, go. Alright. That's kind of good, but I will rather reroll and get more than I can get. Because reroll didn't cost you anything. So it's better to reroll the one that you didn't get. Alright, let's see, let's see.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick, free of charge.
Wait, so the tutorial cost me something? Oh no. Also wait, does that mean if you didn't reroll, Diana will scream at you? Oh no, I wanna try not to reroll.
You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent.
That is to say, you are cheating. Check your
Check it
opponent.
out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round.
I see, you can... Wait, but you couldn't see their die though. So you couldn't see what they will do?
All your opponent's
Or
intended
guess?
actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents.
I'm guessing just math it out, like how many attack they will do and how many damage that will do against our character.
Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours.
Wait, does that mean if I lose I got achievement or not? Should I purposely lose or not? Wait, should I? Shall I? I have no idea. What is this card for? When a character uses a skill or equip a talent, spend one less pirate. That is big. Yeah. I forgot it cost something. Select character to equip with artifact. Oh, that's artifact, I see. Here we go. Pay 2 same element. Alright, let's go. I didn't know. Alright, so the white one pay 2 same element. How about Paimon? Convert to convert the elemental die, spend 2 omni element. Oh, I see. Alright. But this one have to be the same die. This is so hard. Why is it so hard? Since there's not much that I can throw away, I'm not going to throw away any. Alright. I might lose, not gonna lie. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know. Ah, oof, I think I pressed the wrong button. Oof. Okay, what is convert the elemental dice spend to this? Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand, not gonna lie, but yeah. And then I'm missing something else. I'm guessing Omni dice count as any, so I can between use this or this. I'm guessing using this smarter choice, so I'm just going to use this. Then we run out of stuff, we can just end a turn and we are good to go. How do I press stuff again? Oh, this one. So what is this?
Wait.
What? Huh? Yeah?
There's one more thing I almost forgot.
Okay.
Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile.
Only 2? Okay.
Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
What is this? Check rules, settings, concept. I'm guessing that's giving up. I don't know. English is not my language. I'm guessing you're going to rig this and I didn't get anything. Yeah, I pretty much rigged it. Yeah, I pretty much got rigged. Good to know. Spend 2 Omni die. Or no, turn 2 stuff into Omni die. Then what is this? When a character uses a skill, equip, talent, spend 1 less cryo die. I don't think that's good at all for my current stuff. Let's use this to deal much more damage. Wait, can I stack it? Can I? Tell me I can stack it. You cannot stack it, I just waste a card. Good to know. At least I learned that on tutorial. Gotcha! As much as I want to say it's a waste, but I'm learning, I guess. I don't think I can do anything here, can I? Yeah. So if I couldn't do anything, like Diana told us, we should just use stuff. And then end the phase. Yep. Okay, that's not a waste because on the bottom right hand side I didn't see anything. Or it didn't minus before. Yes, it does for Kea, but we don't need that yet. Oh, I guess you can use active character to get beat up and then get ready for the next one. It's like bringing your next character to beat the enemy up. That's what I guess anyway. Consign would be to just give up. Well, alright.
Time for retribution!
2 HP left, you just -9. Alright, so that's everything about the tutorial then. Interesting. So you can accidentally get rid of other stuff if you got a better weapon. I'm guessing it's like 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. So increase more attack. How do you get a card though? Don't tell me I have to do the web event. I mean, that's not that hard, but it's going to take some time. What am I seeing? During action card, I don't read tutorial. Why didn't you just teach me with Diona? Why do I have to read?
Alright, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
How I just nodded?
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
Hey, you did it!
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
No, not at all. Oh, when did you get here?
You have slow reactions. Wait, are you copying me? Shut up.
Okay.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
that is that is how Diana just said, "Get out of my house," but politely.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
You guys just noticed? For real?
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
So Kea, I don't know why, but I have figured that out. So Kea, I see. And also Kea told Diana not to. I see.
Eye patch, you say?
That's Kea. There's no doubt about it.
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Diana is cute. It's just like little child's thing. It's like, yeah, it's like, can you keep this secret? I'm not reading that book, alright? Yeah, and then all of a sudden this little kid just go to their parents. That person definitely didn't read that book. It's like, what the?
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I don't mind. It's just a card with my face on it. It's like, that is... You need to start worrying when that kind of stuff happens.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share.
I see. You up for a game now? I challenge you to a duel.
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing.
So you're trying to catch this person. Alright. I'm so sorry for the lag earlier. I don't know what happened.
It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
Sure, I'll look forward to it.
Good. Then I'll take my leave.
GI,
You
Genshin
know where
Impact.
the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you.
What? GI Genshin Impact. GI in Genius Invocation. You got a big brain.
Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
Uh-oh. It's alright then, I'll protect you.
I hope Kaya will be alright.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Kaya already know this will, obviously happen.
Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards.
And we only got 2 earlier. So the active character you can only bring is 3.
Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
So we each got the same character, good to know. Hold on, I need a moment. I'll be right back.
Take your time. I look forward to our first duel.
It feels like Pokemon all over again. Am I making friend or enemy?
Hoo! Let's see how you and Sucrose get along in your duel. Now, I trained you myself, so you better not go down without a fight, okay? Huh, what? Well, yeah. I suppose I did train Sucrose too. Huh.
Yeah, so which one do you prefer to win? And we will never know until then. Alright, let's see.
Ready for our duel?
Okay, people starting a bet between I'm going to lose or win.
Alright, let the duel begin.
Alright. This is the same card, same stuff. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, there's actual loading screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, put your bet.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
All of you say yes. Did my chat ever give me a good scenario? Did my chat ever think about me? Should I just call? The point is at stake here. Should I? Can I? Wait, can I? I want to get my first achievement here, or my second. Should I? How mad are you guys going to be? Really? I'm not going to. I'm not a person that will actually play like that. Alright, let's see. I'm interested in sucrose stuff, so let's see.
I want to help.
I hope it's AoE stuff, but we'll see how it goes. How mad are people going to be if I actually do what I just did? Okay, that roll is bad. I swear to God, if you press the button and finally say you finally found all my point. Wait, what? I mean the result. Well, I altered it, but still. Okay, this stuff is bad. I guess I can use catalyst. What is the catalyst do? +1 damage? Yeah, sure. Oh no, I forgot. I need to use the same stuff. What is this? Only playable if one of your character is defeated. Okay, that's so good. When you perform switch character, spend 1 less elemental die. Yeah, okay, my stuff is useless. Ooh, this is actually pretty bad. Oh, actually I can use this. What am I doing? Oh wait, but I do got a pyro one. So never mind that. Wow, this is pretty bad, huh? Guess I'll... Bro, 1 damage? Are you kidding me? Yeah, actually sure, yeah, let's go. In the end, it seems like Diluc is the best, huh? Am I going to actually lose? Am I going to actually lose? No, I don't want to believe this. No. Also, I give you the card right off the bat. I should have... Ow. Oh wait, am I going to actually lose to Sucrose? Ooh, this doesn't look good. I'm for real going to lose. Oh wait, I can't let... Oh, you can only attack active. I see. Oh wait, I could use... You know what? Just in case. Yeah, why not? Yeah, just in case.
Ready when you are.
I have a brain stuff in my brain, but we'll see what happened. We will see what happened. I got some brain stuff here. Okay, I got Paimon, also Sweet Madame. But this is actually... I guess it's better to reroll what you don't have and don't need. I hate this game sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I guess, yeah, I can go with this.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
I'm having a problem here. I'm having a big problem here. Alright, let's see, what do I have? Some card stuff. What is this? When you perform switch character, spend 1 less elemental die. Don't think I need that. Character for 1 HP. Yeah, I don't need that yet. This doesn't look good. My brain is actually thinking so hard. There are card of elemental dice on to use the conduct elemental tuning. The character deals plus. Only catalyst character Claymore. Oh, this is Claymore. Oh, I need to pay attention to this. Okay, so this is Claymore. So let's use this more up. What did I do? Right, I think I got this under control. Now that I pay attention, I no longer think I got this under control. Yeah, why not? Play card down winery. I have no idea. Ting, Rick, ting! Oh, I got Harbinger. Harbinger. Oh no. Oh, the enemy Sucrose got the stuff. Oh no. Actually, I'm going to go with this.
According to the rules, it costs dice and energy to unleash an elemental burst.
Am I going to beat up like this?
Swirl, Mark 2!
Okay, what is that? Interface deal to use. Oh, it will over time deal damage? Is it going to over time deal damage? Yikes, if that's the case, that is pretty bad. What I'm thinking to do right now is going here, switch to this.
I can do it.
Yes, you can do it. And then our turn, and then I'm going to use this. Yep, play a card. That's why I need the same one. And then since I'm going to switch out after this, okay, 2 animal damage, 4 animal damage. Alright, 2. Then we're going to use this and attack this. And then we're going to beat them card down. Also swirl.
Wait. Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
For real, our bets depend on you. Can you actually lose? Wait, can you actually lose? And then, since this is a swirl, I have no idea what did it do. I can use it for this stuff.
Animal
There you go,
hypostasis emulation.
My plan. It worked kinda. Almost backfired. Alright, and then I don't have any. Actually, I guess I can regen while we're on this, right? We don't have anything I can. Yeah, just regen. Going to give to Kea, just in case. So what is this? Shift one weapon equipment card that has been equipped to one of your character to another one of your character of the same weapon type. Oh, that one is good if you got the same one, but Catalyst, Claymore, Sword, none of them are the same. Alright. I see. This is a real battle. I didn't realize the Fiddle is going to become like 1 armor. Oh, that's the burst. Gotcha. I still need to learn about the card though. You actually have to have understanding about the card in order to play the card. Yeah. I'm going to need a Hydro. I don't need a Hydro. I haven't used the... Oh, I don't even have enough for the skill. But this actually, I have to switch.
This will be interesting.
Okay, the down one card help a lot. I'm guessing there's going to be a card to get rid of your this card. So, artifact equipment card has been equipped to one your character. There's no artifact sadly. Paimon. Action phase begin, trade. Action phase begin, trade, omnium. Ooh, that actually sounds big. But that is later on, isn't it? Right, play that card. Then, oh, actually, that goes with my favor. Okay, that's my favor. Alright. Not that bad. Calm down. Spend 1 less Hydro die. That is useless. I can melt, so let's melt.
Dodge this!
Nice. Oh, then the K is dead.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, are you guys for real? Wait, can I actually lose or no? Wait, you guys... Should I... Okay, you know what? I don't think I can win this fight. You know what? Let's just... I'm ending my round. Oh, they are going to... Okay. My enemy going to go first, not me. I'm going to win. I know that for a fact. Oh, the Baron Bunny! The Ember one looks so cute. Oh wait, I want to win. I want to look down on my enemy, but just in case, I'm not going to. Okay, the down one card help a lot. Since you don't actually have to spend anything. Choose a summon on your side and grant it +1 usage. Ow, my face. Hey, what is this? I'm curious. Select summon and restore its usage. Oh, I see. That didn't help that much. Not gonna lie.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
I think swiftly is not the answer. We need to do this quick. Let's just play this for fun. Oh, I need the 3 same. Guess I can choose this one. Alright. Actually, I'm going to win. What am I doing? Can I do this? Ah, there's no giving up. I want to quick give up. No. Alright, I win. Imagine Sucrose just flip board and you forcefully lose. Imagine. But Sucrose not that type of girl. Luckily.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought.
No, you just... I mean, you didn't use your active card that much, so that's why you lose. Okay, imagine I just give up.
Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the 2 standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing.
The one that get looked down is sore loser, right? How about if I'm a sore winner? You suck. What?
But it was a fun match.
GG, easy. No, okay. You went easy on me.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score.
It's called
and the
revenge.
desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
That means you
A
suck.
losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
You hear that every single player on other game that all of a sudden like trying to forfeit? Yeah.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Agreed. It was a brilliant game. For sure. I definitely win. I'm so hard, you know. I definitely didn't win that easy.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invokation TCG is a really fun game.
If not gonna leave Klee, Chichi, Diana, Nahida, and character like that and say something like this, I will rather giving up.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
I was wondering what is that?
Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
I was like, how do you read that? And then it's not even read stuff, it's just, okay. Alright. So with that, we are not done? Wait, how close are we to done? Can I talk to Diana? Diana?
I have to make drinks for the customers now. If you've got any more questions about Genius Invocation TCG, You could go ask Shunyan. He's over there.
Imagine if you did give her and then I said, okay, it seems like you lose. Let's have another tutorial. I'm going to go crazy. I don't like tutorial.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right. The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now.
I didn't notice you play any match, Paimon, at all. I'm guessing my win is your win then?
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Oh, she smiled.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
There's really a test? What does it entail? Sealing a cemetery within a deck of cards?
It's just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure how you would plan on achieving something like that. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
Gotcha, ranking system.
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Okay, first of all, we sit in the most farthest table in the corner. Second of all, I don't think we talk that much. Third of all, there are definitely more people than us. How the heck did you hear us? I see.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player.
Got it. Rather high level. Meanwhile, me here trying to I don't know how to read that. Rick tried to forfeit because of his chat. Yeah.
Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift.
I'm guessing this is where we get our deck and stuff.
Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
A casket of tomes, not tomb. Where have I heard that before?
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right?
Yeah, right.
So the casket of tomes is actually real?
I mean, Paimon is real.
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
So it's like fission. What?
Oh, Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
No, because you can see the bag if you're not that blind.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Oh, I see. I thought because you can see, you are wearing it, it's like, oh, that player is TCG. Let's have a duel. Bam!
Darn, what a letdown.
Sounds like a convenient way of finding other TCG players. Cool. A TCG friend finder.
Alright, now let's see this casket of tomes already.
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours.
But you just said I can get it from you. What?
Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now.
I see. It's interesting how they actually. So TCG is created by Cat's Tail, because why Cat's Tail giving the free casket of tome?
Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Finally, I can get out of here. That took a while. Alright, can I talk to you just in case you have something to say?
Go, claim your casket of tomes, seize victory, and become a TCG champion. Prince seems to have high hopes for you.
I'm not a big fan of duel game. I will definitely play this, but the other problem is I don't know if there's ranking system here. Don't think there is. But if there's ranking system, I'm going to try. And the other problem is my Nahida is. What? Stop. No. The other problem is people going to be, maining this kind of stuff. So it's going to be hard to beat them.
Let me guess. You're here to order a drink. Huh. Oh, it's you! So, how are your Genius Invocation matches going? You need to win 3 matches to become an official TCG player? Oh yeah! Now you mention it, I remember there being some sort of rule about that. Why'd they have to make it so competitive? It's just a game. Why can't people just have fun?
First person.
I'll never understand why grown-ups have to put a bunch of stupid rules on everything.
To make everything go properly, I guess. Something like that. Where is it again? I forgot. Oh yes, casual place to meet Margaret. Marguerite.
Hello, you 3. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
Okay, there you go. Got it. They actually look cool though, because of the middle stuff.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Nahida question mark? Wait a minute. Who? Wait, for real, who?
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Cannot be bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
Trust in your cards. You can win this. Probably.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Alright. Are we done then with that? Yeah. Okay, you can edit your deck. After searching for a location challenge. Oh, challengers scattered around. Oh, this is going to be a long story then I'm guessing, is it? How long are we into the story? I'm guessing that's tutorial and everything. How long are we on the story? How many enemies do I have to fight? Is it only one? I want to actually split this video into 2 parts now because it's already 1 hour and 24 minutes. Where is my gadget? This one? Search for player deck. My deck, create new deck. Gotcha. I do actually have to find another card. Huh, alright. Okay. This card change. Also, unlock when player level reach 3. Okay, interesting. If, you know, I bring a card of deck on my own and apparently I tell myself I have to be level 3 first. I have to beat 50 people first in order for me to... I'm literally bringing this. Well, why do I have to
Something on
stop
your mind
myself?
again?
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm going
Let's
to
work
split
through it
this into
together.
a second video.
Two
With that
heads
being
are
said,
better than one.
thank you guys all for watching. My stream still continue. Don't leave the stream yet. I'm just saying goodbye to the video. But yeah, with that being said, have a nice day, have a nice night. There you go. Invocation TCG have been introduced on 3.3 Genshin Impact. And yeah, for you guys that want an interest, you guys can play. But that being said, I'll see all of you on the next video. Have a nice day or a nice night.
Get yourselves a
Goodbye.
move.